Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Manager Marty!
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
You're saying that like we don't know, like, and Knockout said it earlier. Like at the end of the day, it's going to come down to the commissions and the sanctioning bodies. Y'all are playing here like you guys don't know. You guys want to throw shade at Vada, USADA, whoever the fuck you guys want to do, and yet, you know, there's nothing. You guys have no leg to stand on. And anyone that's actually reported this, actually, Marty, you reported it. You did everything that, you know, that you went down, and yet you can't actually establish a connection. So it doesn't make any fucking sense at the end of the day.
I reported what, Rachel? What are you talking about? I reported what part?
Vada, Snack, Margaret, Victor, all the stuff that you were saying.
Well, all of them came on the channel and I interviewed them. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know. The reason I don't go on your channel is because once I put you in contact with Victor, all of a sudden you're too Hollywood to answer the phone call. So let's talk about that.
You know, I never been Hollywood to nobody, Rich. But here's the thing: I won't have this conversation on Knockout channel. You can call me anytime. We can always have a conversation.
Yeah, last time I called you was January 5th, and then you never returned my phone call when the only reason you got Victor was because I told him about you. And you pretending like I didn't.
No.
And then you cut up the video, and then you cut up all the videos, and none of the live actually, so we can't see the entire video. I asked you for the videos because I never saw that. And yet you cut them all up and create your narratives on them. We don't know what the hell, like, the question and answer, because you never posted the entire lives.
Well, let me respond. I said I was going.
Hey, if y'all could both do me a favor, bro, this channel is not. You know what I mean? It's not the platform for that.
Thank you. That's all I was trying to say.
Well, no, yeah, KO, I was just saying that.
Respect to both of y'all, and y'all know with me, I ain't got no issue with neither one of y'all, and I appreciate both of y'all. I've been on y'all panels. Rachel, you know, behind the scenes, like, I ain't got no problem. But just on my platform, let's just talk boxing. Whatever y'all got between y'all, if y'all could work that out behind the scenes or something like that, like that would be great for me, because I don't, this platform not.
No. Yeah, Keo, that was just like a left, but like that's my whole point. Like everybody's saying like Vada can't. Sorry, go ahead.
I appreciate what you said, Knockout. That's exactly what I was going to reiterate again. That you know, I will not have this, you know, like a full discussion on someone else's panel. Rachel, you have my number. You can call me. As far as what I said earlier about Ryan Garcia and everything that I ever said on live, any published content that I said, I stand on every word that I said, and it still stands. So it is what it is. I didn't make no false narratives about anything I said. Everybody that knows me know I stood 10 toes down, and I'm a man of integrity. And Rachel, you know that, and so does everybody else that know me. So it's all good. We don't have to agree on everything. It's boxing. We make no excuses. But you can call me anytime.
But again, like I said, like that wasn't my point of bringing that up.
That's all I can do, y'all. That's all I can do is shake my head right now. But before I finish shaking my head, I want to double salute all the members of this channel that's watching live and living color, supervisors of the Roll the Tape film crew. 2 Cents Boxing is here. Biz on the Beat is here. Double salute. I want to welcome each and every last one of you that found it not robbery to come spend time with me this evening. I thank all of you that's in the chat publicly acknowledging me. I really, really appreciate y'all's support. I'm going to need y'all to do one favor for me, if you can. We're on StreamYard, so that's good. It's a good thing. So, of course, liking the video is more accessible to you all through the features of the like button. Feel free to cash at me, $ Manager Marty. Feel free to super chat. I appreciate it. I'm going to publicly acknowledge those when they come in. But there's one favor I'm going to need for everyone to do for me. I have the hottest chat on YouTube, bar none. And I'm sure other content creators can say the same thing, because all of you that's in the chat, you shared audience with other content creators, and you hot when you go over there. And so I appreciate the chat. Only one favor I'd ask of all of you watching live tonight in the chat: if you can make all your comments relevant to what we're going to discuss today. In other words, I know that people get distracted sometime when conversations go left and people start engaging in dialogue about other fighters and other situations. I need you all to do a favor for me just this once, only because the information that you are going to receive this evening, okay, is going to require your participation, your response. Of course, I'm not telling you what to say in the chat. Do you be who you are? Be hot like you've always been. But if we can just make it relevant to the topic at hand, because I don't want you to miss anything. We need answers. You know, when I speak on something publicly, you might be new to the channel. I welcome you. You might be a returning viewer, and you may not have subscribed. I encourage you to like and subscribe to this channel. But if you don't know, let me share something to you about me. If I speak on anything publicly and I don't say the words "in my opinion," you know I have evidence. So I am going to present evidence tonight. Oh, yes, I am. I'm going to present evidence tonight. Yep. And I need your undivided attention. That's all I'm saying when it comes to the chat. And listen, it's all good, but we have to deal with it now. I have been attacked since I've been on YouTube. I really have. And I've never once complained. I've never made any excuses. I might make jokes about it, but it doesn't bother me. But today, of all days, I'm going to humbly shut this fiasco down. I guarantee you that. I don't care what nobody else say after this. All I know is, after today, when you leave this live, you will have a very clear understanding of why you heard what you just heard from Rachel Donaire. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to keep it all the way real with y'all, like I always do. This right here, I wasn't going to say anything about it. I wasn't. I'm just setting the tone so we all can be on the same page when all the facts get presented in a few minutes. Double salute to my guy, J Sir. He's a member of the channel and supervisor of the Rule to Take film crew. We also got GMS Vegas, sits down, 144K. Double salute. Thank you. Appreciate you so much. I'm trying to put it on the screen. I haven't been on StreamYard in a minute, and it's already acting up. Already. I'm trying to put your super chat in the on the screen. Like, come on, StreamYard. Like, now it's not letting me put it on the screen. Anyway, Double salute again. GMS Vegas says, hated, had to come to this, but got to deal with the facts. Salute. Yes, we have to deal with the facts. Ariana, 2 Cents Boxing. I'm not sure if there's any other women that are in the chat. Peace and blessings to you both. If there's any other women that's in the chat and I didn't see your name or you don't want to be recognized, or if you're watching me live and live in color and you are a woman, you are a female, okay? Let me share something with you. This has nothing to do with you as a woman. The things that I'm going to say today, I'm going to be extremely respectful. You know, I'm a gentleman in everything that I do. I'm not a misogynistic person. What I am going to say regarding the conduct of women is only going to pertain to Rachel Donaire, okay? And I'm not saying that other women can't utilize the information that I'm going to present, but at the same time, I'm just letting the women know that everything that I'm going to say from a male's point of view to a woman is directed toward one woman, and that is the wife of Hall of Famer Nonito Donaire, Rachel Donaire. Okay, I know that a lot of people, you know, were surprised when they heard, you know, Rachel say what she said the day before yesterday. Um, if you haven't heard it, I just played it, but it's okay because I'm going to play it about 2 or 3 more times throughout this segment, so you didn't miss anything. All right. But I just wanted to put that out there because we have to keep it real. I wasn't going to speak on this publicly. And the reason why I was not going to speak on it publicly is because I think everybody at this point, most people know that Rachel Donaire, myself, and Nonito Donaire were cool and friends. And I don't air dirty laundry of my friends. I don't expose things of my friends. I don't do that. In fact, I believe in what the scriptures say, that there's a time and a place for everything. I prayed about this. I processed what I heard live and live in color on Knockout Boxing 86 TV's channel, which is where Rachel Donaire made an attempt to publicly shame and humiliate and disrespect me. I handled it like a gentleman, and we're going to deal with it. But I will tell you this. The bottom line is this. I don't discriminate. I do not discriminate. There's a specific way that this situation has to be handled. Dodge J. I'm gonna put that on the screen real quick. Let me address you and the ones that might feel the way that you do by saying you had it coming. Let me tell you something about that statement, and then we're going to move on to the evidence that I'm going to present to you all this evening. I got you, D1. I didn't miss you. I got you. I got you, D1. Trust me, I got you, man. In fact, I'm put on the screen. I was trying to tap it earlier, D1, but they StreamYard, I don't know, they wouldn't let me put it on the screen, but I got it now. I got you. I don't talk about, this is just me off of YouTube now. I'm just telling y'all how I am. I don't talk about what I deserve in life. And the reason why I don't talk about what I deserve or what I don't deserve is because I serve a God who has always shown me grace. And there were things in my life that I did deserve that I did not receive. There's some bad things that I did deserve in my life that I did not receive because of God's grace. And there were some other things in life that I did receive, some blessings that I did receive that I did not deserve, all because of God's grace. So you may never ever hear me say what I deserve and what I don't deserve. But you will always hear me say what I earn and what I don't earn, or what I have earned and what I did not earn. And the night before yesterday, that tactic that Rachel Donaire used against me publicly, I did not earn that. And we want to dive right into that. Double salute to D1's Boxing Edits. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. D1 says, real recognize real. You better believe it, D1. Real definitely recognize real. Double salute to my guy, Andre Noble. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll to Take film crew. Andre, let me tell you, and let me tell Supreme L. I don't know if Supreme is here or not, but if he is, this is for him and my brother Andre Noble. Both of them are my guys. Let me share something with you. I'm going to present evidence. All right, I'm gonna let you know that now, Dre and Supreme. I'm gonna present a piece of evidence. Your name is in a piece of evidence that I'm going to present from a dialogue or a comment that you both made to Rachel Donaire 2 months ago. It was great questions that you asked her, and one of them were pertaining to me. So I'm just letting y'all know that, so that nobody will get the impression that there is an issue with you both, my brothers, Supreme L and Andre Noble, having a dialogue with Rachel Donaire on someone else's platform. Y'all understand what I'm saying, but I'm putting that out there because if you see your name, I don't want you to get surprised. All right. So this has nothing to do with you guys. You guys didn't do anything wrong. Y'all asked Rachel Donaire a question, and she gave you both an answer pertaining to me some months ago. And I'm going to present it to the people. All right. One Mind Boxing. Double salute to you. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. And your super sticker, One Mind Boxing. I really appreciate you. Let's get down to it. Now, we heard Rachel Donaire say some things. I'm going to tell y'all when she said it. But before I do, I want to present some evidence. I want to go all the way back and lay a foundation of how we got to where we got to on Wednesday night when Rachel Donaire made those comments about me and to me. Now, thank you, Brian. I was going to say that because the super chat said real recognize real, but real recognize fake too. And so let me not be too long with it. Let me show y'all how we got to where we are today and what's this really about. We're going to talk about what's this really about. Double salute to my guy, Aaron H. Muhammad. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll to Take film crew, and Aaron is one of my day one supporters when I first started this channel. So double salute my guy again, Aaron. Thanks, Aaron, for your contribution again, brother. Aaron Muhammad says, salute Manager Marty. This is the reality of when the truth has to be confrontational, regardless to whom or what. The mature ones can and will determine that it is facts over feelings. Much respect. I 100% agree with every word you said, Aaron. Every word that you said, man. And you were absolutely correct. And I believe that all of you in the chat, the names I recognize in my chat, all y'all been real, straight up. The ones I can recognize. And I'm not saying because y'all agree with me. No, I'm talking about y'all call it right down the middle, man. Ladies and gentlemen, in my chat, the Roll to Take film crew. And so we're going to dive into what was real. We're going to get into it now. I want to say this as well. I'm very sensitive. I got to say this because I think this is equally as important. One point in time, y'all need to understand, because there's women that watch me all around the world. And I want women to be able to receive this message, because most men, usually get in their feelings when they get offended by something a woman say or do. I'm not in my feelings, y'all, but I have to do this. I have to address this head on, and I will. And Rachel Donaire is no exception to the rule, like I do everybody else. But I will say this. With that being said, I used to be a husband at one point in time in my life, and I'm very sensitive to marriage, and I'm extremely sensitive to other men's wives. I hope that grammar is correct, but another man's wife, regardless of who the man is, whether the man agree with me or not, whether the man like me or not, whether I know the man or not, whether I physically met the man or not, if I know a woman is a wife, I'm very sensitive to how I conduct myself, how I present certain information, how I speak. I used to be a husband. I understand the dynamics of marriage, more so now that I'm not married, gone through my healing process over the years. But I want to say that because Rachel is someone's wife, all right? With that being said, let's get to it now. Let's go back from the beginning. You all are aware that Victor Conte came here to this channel. I conducted 2 interviews with Victor Conte, 2 of them. 2. The first one was on December the 27th of 2023. I'm going to roll the tape back. What's up, Sheena? I'm going to roll the tape back and let y'all hear what Rachel Donaire said. And I'm going to go line for line, bar for bar, and I'm going to scrutinize every word that Rachel said, and I'm going to present evidence that's going to basically contradict every word that she said to and about me. So hold on, put your seatbelt on. I ain't going to keep y'all long tonight, but we got to deal with facts. Now, Victor Conte was here. Victor Conte said it himself. He said it himself. He said it himself. Okay? I'm gonna show y'all I'm gonna let y'all hear what he said. I'm gonna let you hear what the man said and why he came over here to this channel. Because it's gonna set the tone of how everything start unraveling and how the relationship between myself and Rachel Donaire begin to dissipate.
Computer savvy, and she kind of walked me through the steps so that I could come live to talk to you. And let me also take this opportunity to clearly tell you and all of your viewers there that the reason I'm here is because of Rachel Donaire. And that's how I learned about your site. And apparently you posted a couple things about me, and she text messaged me these. And she said that she knows you, and that she suggested that I chat with you. And so it had nothing to do with, I read all these fan messages like, you got him, Marty, put your foot on his throat, you're going to force him to come in, blah, 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 blah. We're going to shout so loud that he's going to have no choice. This is all nonsense, okay? All of it. I'm here because Rachel Donaire asked me to come on and chat with you. She said you were a good guy, and she thought it would be good for me to do that.
All right. He said Rachel is the reason why he came here on this channel. That's December the 27th. December the 27th. Let me show y'all the date so we won't have anybody misunderstand. Oh, hold on. Misunderstand. That was December the 27th of 2023. He said that Rachel Donaire was sending him videos and clips of videos that I did regarding the SNAP program, VADA, and even him. Okay? So he wanted to open up this interview by publicly acknowledging the fact that Rachel Donaire encouraged and influenced him to come here. Okay? I just want that to be on the forefront of our minds real quick. With that being said, let's go back to what Rachel said the other night with regards to me being Hollywood.
You're saying that like we don't know, like and Knockout said it earlier. Like at the end of the day, it's going to come down to the commissions and the sanctioning bodies. Y'all are playing here like you guys don't know. You guys want to throw shade at VADA, USADA, whoever the fuck you guys want to do, and yet there's nothing. You guys have no leg to stand on, and anyone that's actually reported this. Actually, Marty, you reported it. You did everything that that you went down, and yet you can't actually establish a connection. So it doesn't make any fucking sense at the end of the day.
I reported what, Rachel? What are you talking about? I reported what part?
VADA, Snack, Margaret, Victor, all the stuff that you were saying.
Well, all of them came on the channel and I interviewed them. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know. The reason I don't go on your channel is because once I put you in contact with Victor, all of a sudden you're too Hollywood to answer the phone call. So let's talk about that.
I never been Hollywood to nobody, Rick. But here's the thing: I won't have this conversation on Knockout channel. You can call me anytime. We can always have a conversation.
Yeah, last time I called you was January 5th, and then you never returned my phone call. When the only reason you got Victor was because I told him about you.
All right. The only reason I got Victor is because she told him about me. Victor Conte said the only reason why he was here is because Rachel Donaire encouraged him to come here and talk to me. She sent him videos that I've done in the past on this channel and influenced him to come and talk to me. Rachel Donaire, y'all just heard her also say that ever since she connected me to Victor Conte, I've been acting Hollywood, that I did not publicly acknowledge the fact that she's the one that set it up. In other words, is that I'm ungrateful, that I never even spoke to her about, Victor Conte coming here and showing the fact that I'm appreciative of Victor Conte coming here and her being the one who bridged the gap. Well, I got evidence that's going to dispute what she just said, okay? Let me get to the super chat real quick. Double salute to GM. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. GM says, cook like the fire, cook like the vid. Indeed, I certainly will air fry today. Okay? Now, we're going to debunk that. I'm going to debunk that right now, that I didn't show gratitude, or I did not acknowledge the fact that she was the one that allowed Victor Conte to come here, and she influenced and encouraged him to do so. Right? Exhibit A. You can look at your screen right now. Don't wait. If you can, you might be driving. I'm not encouraging you that are driving to look at your screen. You're going to watch this on a replay and you'll be able to see it. but those of you who can, you can see at the top left-hand corner at December the 27th, Rachel called my phone. I didn't answer because Victor Conte was here. I said, hey, Rachel, I'm on live with Victor. She said, hi. Y'all see it circled, left-hand corner of your screen. Thanks for setting this up. She said, I know I helped him get there. I had to walk it screen by screen. This is gold. Don't let anyone up, though. Later on, after the live went off, I said, it's okay. I was responding to something else. I said, thanks for all of your support. She was referring to the troll because there was a troll that came on the panel pretending to be Rachel Donaire. And there was a nude photo of this random dude who tried to put Rachel's name in the name insert, and I thought it was Rachel. Okay? All right. So we're going to debunk that lie. I always acknowledge the fact that she's the one that had Victor Conte come here. Thought that was very generous of her. In fact, I thanked her. I thanked her twice. Same text thread, December 27th, while Victor was here live. Let me show it again for the people in the back as the viewership is increasing exponentially. I thanked her for setting this up while I was on live with Victor. He was right there in my face after he said what he said in his introduction. I texted her and I said, thank you. That might not be good enough for some people. That's okay. So I'm going to play you something that's going to debunk that statement that she made. I'm going to play you something. Hold on. On everything. We made it happen.
Yo, Rachel Donaire get the biggest brownie points ever. I don't know, you know, but that's what we call them up here. You know what I mean? She got some brownie points. You know what I mean? She made this happen. Right. Yo, for real. For
Marty's
real.
gonna give me a really good Christmas present.
Huh?
Marty's giving me a good Christmas present this year.
That's right, Marty. Don't be cheap either.
Oh, listen. Hey, Rich. Hey, Rich.
What?
The money that I'm going to get on my endorsement deal, I'll cut you in, baby. I promise you that. No, I got you, Rich. You good. I got you. Did y'all hear that? Let me show y'all what day that was on. What'd that say? December the 27th. This was literally a few minutes after Victor Conte left the live stream. After I interviewed him, I had the panel come right back. And she was on the panel with Band Up, Greg Quarterbomb, my cousin Isaiah was here, Darth Crawford was here, and then Rachel. Did y'all hear that, right? Did y'all hear that, right? Okay, then. So on Knockout Boxing's channel, she gave the audience the impression that I did not thank her, or I did not acknowledge her, or I did not appreciate the fact that she bridged the gap between me and Victor and allowing and encouraging Victor Conte to come on this channel. So I just wanted to debunk that myth, because that was not true when she said that. Also, I was in phone conversations with Rachel, and I also thanked her as well. But those are the things I have evidence of. So I just wanted to present that what she said was not true. And this is not slander because I'm showing you all the evidence and it's irrefutable. Now let's move on. I ain't gonna slander nobody. I'm gonna always keep it 100. I'm not gonna slander nobody. That's not in my character. Let's keep it moving. Now, after I conducted the interview with Victor Conte, I was getting all of these different requests from Rachel Donaire. Not from Victor, but from Rachel Donaire. And those requests were basically about me sending my video. Like, in other words, is as soon as the live went off, to basically edit the live, because remember, I just told y'all there was a nude photo on the background when I included the guests. Remember I told y'all a few minutes ago, somebody put Rachel Donaire's name and picture on the background of their profile. So when I clicked it, I thought it was her. When I tried to add her to the stream, when I tried to add her to the live stream, the panel, that wasn't really her. When I clicked on, to it, her picture and her name, which I thought it was her, a guy had a regular picture up, a nude photo. So I realized that was not her. Somebody was trolling, okay? But after that, her, Band Up, Greg Quarterbomb, okay, my cousin Isaiah, they all came back on the panel. She was here, live and live in color, after Victor Conte left, like the same night. It wasn't even like the next day. It was a few minutes later, okay? All right, now, we're going to play the interview because we're going to break every word that she said down. We're going to break it all the way down.
Do, and yet, there's nothing. You guys have no leg to stand on. And anyone that's actually reported this, actually, Marty, you reported it. You did everything that you went down, and yet you can't actually establish a connection. So it doesn't make any fucking sense.
She said, I'm the one that reported on this, and I cannot establish a connection. That's what she said.
I reported what, Rachel? What are you talking about? I reported what part?
Vada, Snack, Margaret, Victor, all the stuff that you were saying.
Vada, Snack, and Victor Conte. She said, I've been reporting on that. Those three things. She said, in my reporting, have been trying to make a connection. And there is no connection because it doesn't make any effing sense. Y'all just heard her. That's what she said. Here is the reason why that doesn't make sense. I'm talking about the statement that she made. Because I did not make the connection. The Roller Tape film crew members did not make the connection. Guess who made the connection between Victor Conte, Vada, and Snack? Let me see if the chat is with me. And when I say with me, I'm not talking about whether you agree or not. That's not important tonight. I'm talking about if you understand what I'm saying when I say, are you with me? 2 people in the chat, basically 3 people in the chat. Okay, 4 people, come on. Who is the one that made the connection between Victor Conte, Snack, and Vada? That's what I want to know. Where my phone at? Moderators, let's get busy because I see what's going on. Double salute to Estelle. Thank you, Estelle, for your cash app. And Estelle gave a cash app the day before yesterday when I was here, but I didn't hear my phone. So there was 2 cash apps that I'm acknowledging Estelle for. Double salute to you for your contribution. Thank you so much again, Estelle. I see y'all in the comments section. Thank you. So I didn't make the connection according to everybody in the comment section. According to everybody in the comment section, they're telling us who made the connection between Victor Conte, Vada, and Snack. And we're going to present the evidence right now. I'm about to show y'all the evidence now so that we all can be on the same page, because Rachel said I'm the one that was reporting that. And in my reporting, it makes no effing sense. That's what she said. So give me a second. I'm going to pull up every time the connection was made between Victor Conte, Vada, and Snack. All right? I'm about to show y'all who really made the connection. And I agree with everybody that's in the chat. I agree with everybody that's in the chat. Totally agree. All right, let's see.
So there's a big difference, okay, in what USADA is doing and what VADA is doing. VADA is far more stringent. Now, I'm going to also point out there is a huge problem with fodder testing as well. And what that is they only test for periods of time agreed upon by the fighters and promoters and whoever's going to pay for it before a fight. So that could be 5 weeks, that could be 8 weeks, that could be 12 weeks.
Stop. How does he know that? Let's talk about it. How does he know that? He's supposed to be just a nutritionist working with individual fighters. How does he know that? How? Because I told y'all and I told him when he was here that VADA's website, and please don't make me pull it up because you know I will. The website stated 8 weeks prior to a bout, a scheduled bout between two athletes, that's when testing for VADA will begin. 8 weeks before the fight. That's what VADA's website said. When I questioned Victor about it, y'all heard what he just said. It could be 6 weeks, it could be 5 weeks. It depends on, what the promoters want to do. It depends on who pays. How does he know that? I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking. Let's see where. Let me see. He said his fighters sent him the info from VADA. Yeah, he does. Watch this. Most people want to know your position with VADA. I do recall you saying in the past, a couple of years ago in an interview, that you, when VADA first was starting out, you recommended some of your personal contacts who were qualified as doping DCOs. We call them DCOs.
No, way beyond doping control officers.
Well, I mean,
what I brought to VADA was Dick Pound, the founding chairman from Canada of WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency, founded in 1999. Okay, so once I became an anti-doping advocate, I met initially with the executives from USADA, including Rich Jung, who was a co-author of WADA. Then Dick Pound reached out to me, and I flew to New York and met with him. And for years, I worked with WADA, helping them, actually finding designer substances on the dark side and delivering those to a WADA-accredited lab in Canada. So Dick Pound knows that I'm the real deal. He knows that I sat for 3.5 hours with him and an attorney who described everything and gave him a wealth of information about how to improve anti-doping on a global scale.
And
so
you refer
he's the one that reached out to, originally it was called DMT, they're based out of Sweden, but it was using a different doping control officer organization in the beginning. And then also to Christiania at the laboratory, which is the main lab in Canada. But ultimately they ended up doing business with in Los Angeles, and now they do business with the Smyrna lab that's in Salt Lake City. But those contacts, meaning hooking up Margaret Goodman with Dick Pound, that I'm the one that made that hookup.
You heard him? He beat his chest and wanted to take credit for it. He said, I'm the one that made that hookup between the founder of WADA, whose regulations, protocol, and code that every anti-doping agency use, and their labs, by the way, right? He's the one. He just told y'all. He's the one that introduced Margaret Goodman. She's now the founder and president of VADA. He's the one that introduced her to the founder of WADA, who created the code that VADA and USADA use. The protocols that they use, the testing procedures that they use, the labs that they use to test the fighters' blood and urine. He just admitted he's the one that made that connection. So when Rachel say that I'm just reporting and my reporting don't make no effing sense because I am reporting there's a connection between VADA, Victor Conte, and Snap. Well, Victor Conte said that he connected Margaret Goodman to WADA. And that's when, after that connection, that's when VADA was formed. Okay, y'all don't believe? Some of y'all still hating on me, right? Some of y'all still trying to take up for it, right? Okay, I'm gonna pull another receipt out. Same video that I published, same interview. And then I'm gonna spin it to the second interview. Listen.
Yes. Right. So I did play with Margaret Goodman with Dick Pound. That I'm the one that made that hookup. Yes. Right. So I did play a role.
Right. So you played the role in that. Some of the DCOs, you probably referred them as well. You played the role in referring those DCOs to represent, VADA's. So wait, not only did he make the hookup between Margaret Goodman and Dick Pound, which obviously influenced that relationship and connection that Victor Conte made, that helped influence Margaret to start VADA. Duh. Not only that, I just confirmed as he was shaking his head when I said there's some DCOs, doping control officers, the one that take the blood and urine on behalf of VADA. He helped them get jobs there. He's shaking his head like, yeah. You don't believe me? All right. Rolling that, some of the DC.
Margaret Goodman with Dick Pound, that I'm the one that made that hookup. Yes. Right. So I did play a role.
Right. So you played the role in that. Some of the DCOs, you probably referred them as well. You played the role in referring those DCOs to represent, VADA's process. Hello? Hello? I didn't say that there's this connection. Victor Conte said it. But Rachel tried to make it seem like I'm the one that said it. No, he said he's the one. Him. He's taking credit for helping form VADA with the relationship between Margaret Goodman and helping her get educated on the protocol from WADA, their founder, Dick Pound. Right? That's what he said. Okay, don't stop there. Hold on. Second interview, I had something else for you. Of collection as well, because you are the one, by your own admission, that set the meeting with her, Margaret Goodman, the former ringside physician of the Nevada State Athletic
Let's talk about that for a minute. I want to pitch stop right
Let me ask my question, Vic. Hold on 1 second. I don't want the audience to get lost in translation. So because you set up the meeting with her and Dick from Canada, and obviously the DCOs that represent the collection of the specimens for VADA, some people may get the impression, and I need you to clarify this stuff because this is one of the biggest topics on this channel, your involvement, your intricate involvement with Vada. In other words, you set up the meeting with her and Margaret and Dick and all of these people that still represent Vada. People think you own Vada or you have a stake in Vada or you represent Vada as a conflict of interest.
As
a conflict of interest. Yeah.
Complete misconception. Boxing is the red light district. Boxing is a crazy world. Okay, you know this as a business person.
That's
so
true.
you know, am I wasting my time? Is Margaret Goodman wasting her time? Is Flip Omansky wasting his time? I don't know. We're fighting the good fight. I don't know how to put it.
Well, somebody could misinterpret this, and I definitely need you to clarify because this is the 5th time. Twice you said it on this interview and 3 times in the last one. You used the word we. I asked you in the last piece that we did, are you intricately involved in Vada? Of course you said no, but you used the word we 5 times. Can you clarify?
Because by we, I mean any and everybody involved in the anti-doping movement in boxing. That's the we.
So I'm a part of the we.
So you're a part of the we.
The Roll the Tape film crew members that's watching Live in Living Color, they're a part of the we.
That's what I mean.
That's what I mean. Let's go back to his words to see if he made a connection between Victor Conte, Snack, and Vada.
No, we're fighting the good fight.
Listen. Yeah.
Complete misconception. Boxing is the red light district. Boxing is a crazy world. Okay, you know this as a business person.
That's
so
true.
you know, am I wasting my time? Is Margaret Goodman wasting her time? Is Flip Omansky wasting his time? I don't know. We're fighting the good fight.
Stop. He made a connection. He made a connection again with himself, Margaret Goodman, the founder of Vada, her significant other, who's an executive at Vada, Flip Omansky. He made the connection because he said, am I wasting my time? Is Margaret wasting her time? Is Flip Omansky wasting his time? We are fighting the good fight. That's what Victor said. Victor Conte made the connection. Victor Conte made the connection. He used the term we. Stop me when I'm lying. He used the term we when he included himself, Margaret Goodman, and Flip Omansky, the founder and president and executive at Vada. And he owns Snack. That's twice he made the connection right here. So when Rachel said that my reporting is effing nonsense and it don't make no effing sense because I'm just basically creating a narrative because I'm trying to connect Victor, Snack, and Vada, that's untrue. Victor Conte connected himself, and I called him out for it when I said, that's the 5th time I heard you say in 2 conversations I had with you, one in the first interview and now, I heard you say we when you referred to Margaret Goodman. But I asked you in the last piece we did, are you intricately involved with Vada? And you told me no. But now you sitting here in the second interview and you're actually using the term we when you include yourself with Margaret and Flip. Stop me when I'm lying. So I would have to disagree with Rachel on that again. I didn't make a connection in my reporting. I'm going by what Victor Conte said to me in my face in 5 hours, 2 interviews. Double salute. I see y'all in the chat. What's up, Kamal? Good to see you, Kamal. So Rachel wrong again for saying it's my reporting that's connecting Vada, Snack, and Victor Conte. No, it's not. It's his words that connected Snack, because he owns Snack, Vada, because you just heard him say he's the one that helped some DCOs get the job over there. And he also helped Margaret Goodman found or form Vada based on him making the hookup, his words not mine, between her and the founder of WADA. That's what he said. Okay, moving right along. Let's get back to something else that Rachel said in that piece there of how we got to where we are today.
About you. Let's talk about that.
You know, I never been Hollywood to nobody, Rick. But here's the thing: I won't have this conversation on Knockout Channel. You can call me anytime. We can always have a conversation.
Yeah, last time I called you was January 5th, and then you never returned my phone call when the only reason you got Victor was because I told him about you. And you pretending like I didn't.
And I'm pretending like she didn't. How I'm pretending like she didn't. Wrong text. Hold on. How I'm pretending like she didn't hook it up when while Victor was here live. You see it on your screen where it says on live with Victor. When she called me, I said, hey, Rachel, I'm on live with Victor. I said, thanks for setting this up. And then later on in the same text, December 27th, I said, thanks for all of your support. Then I talked to her on the phone a few days after that and thanked her again. Oh, okay. Cool. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. We are? All right, cool. No problem. We're on the same page, y'all? All right, cool. We're going to move on.
No.
And then you cut up the video, and then you cut up all the videos, and none of the live actually. So we can't see the entire video. I asked you for the videos because I never saw that. And yet you cut them all up and create your narratives on them. We don't know what the hell, like, the question and answer because you never posted the entire lives.
Stop. Y'all missed it. Those of you that was over there when she was saying all this to me the other night. I'm going to play it again because y'all missed it. Stay with me, chat. Don't go nowhere. Don't talk about nothing else. Stay right here with me. I don't want you to miss this.
But here's the thing: I won't have this conversation on Knockout Channel. You can call me anytime. We can always have a conversation.
Yeah, last time I called you was January 5th, and then you never returned my phone call when the only reason you got Victor was because I told him about you. And you pretending like I didn't.
No.
And then you cut up the video, and then you cut up all the videos, and none of the live actually. So we can't see the entire video. I asked you for the videos because I never saw that.
She said, I asked you for the videos because I never saw them. She said, because I never saw them. She's referring to both interviews. The first one I did with Victor Conte, and then the second one I did with Victor Conte. She said she never saw them, plural, more than one. She never saw any of them. That's what she said. That's what she said. She never saw them, right? She said, I chopped up the videos and then there was no long form piece of the interviews and she never saw them. Somebody stop me, just type stop in the chat if I'm lying. She did just say that, right? Okay, great. Now, let me show you a text message where I told her that I was actually going to chop up and edit the videos. When I told her in a text message that I was going to post the interview in segments first. You know how Vlad TV does when he interviews people? You know how he does a full interview, but he edits it and he chop it up, and then he goes and he puts a piece of it out with a title and a thumbnail, and then later he puts another piece of it out, right? You know how content creators do, the ones that interview boxers. You know how they go to press conferences and fights and they interview the boxers or the managers or the promoters, right? Don't they do long form content, long form interviews? But then they go in the back and they chop it up, right? And then they put a thumbnail and a title on it, correct? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So she was made aware. I told her that. What day was that on? December the 28th. The day after Victor Conte left here. I told her. I put the video on private for now. I'm going to edit it and then I will send it. I'm going to post it in segments. So she was well aware. I told her what I was going to do, like I always do. You remember that time I did an interview with Harvey Doc? I did a long interview with him, right? Oh, okay. Didn't I chop a piece of it out? Oh, okay. Remember that time I did an interview with Jeff Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather's uncle, right? Did a whole live interview with him, right? I chopped a piece or two up of that, correct? Oh, okay. Maybe you don't remember. Maybe you was not here. I understand. Remember I did an interview with Tim Montgomery? Whole entire interview, right? Didn't I go back, chop that up, put a thumbnail in the title on one thing or two things that he's... Oh, okay, so this is what we all do as content creators. We do a long video on an interview, right? And we go and we take out certain segments that pertain to the title that we put on there in the thumbnail, correct? What about when ESPN, when the sports reporters like Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman, when he was there, and even Skip Bayless and Keyshawn Johnson, don't they do a live segment on their show and then they piece out and edit different clips, put a thumbnail on the title on it? Oh, okay then. So what is the issue now all of a sudden that when Manager Marty has been doing this for a long time on YouTube now, over a year, all of a sudden now it's a problem. It's a problem. Didn't she tell me to edit the video? Because the guy who claimed that he was Rachel using her name and face, when I clicked on it, that came up. So I had to edit the video just off of that so that when I post the interview of Victor Conte, that piece won't be in there. Put that back on your screen so you can see that again. Oh, okay. So she was already made aware the day after Victor Conte came here on December the 28th. She was already aware. I made her aware. Hey, I'm going to chop the video up, edit it, you know, make a couple dollars off of it when I put the thumbnail and the title on it. And guess what? Oh, I got to say this. This is important. When I did that first video with Victor Conte, remember he said Errol Spence effed up. He may have had altitude sickness. Y'all didn't hear that from the whole interview, correct? That interview was 3 hours long. You know where you heard it from? When I took that piece out, created a thumbnail and the title, and then I shipped it out to the people. And you know all the big content creators, they all did reaction videos on that edited clip. Y'all remember that? Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure we were clear. So Rachel tried to act like I did something wrong by editing a video instead of giving it all live. But you know what's interesting about that? Let's see when I did publish it live. Because she said I didn't publish it live at all. In other words, I didn't put the full interview out. What that say on your screen, y'all? Remember, he was here the first time, December 27th, right? Victor Conte was here December 27th, 2023. He was here. I chopped it up. I put out 2 or 3 videos, edited versions of this interview. And then on January 1st, on New Year's, I literally posted the full interview on January the 1st. You can see it on your screen. It has 2,419 views. Stop me when I'm lying in the chat. All you got to do is put the word stop in the chat. Yeah, some of y'all didn't know this. But back in the day, a very long time ago, that's how I got my commercial driver's license. I used to be a school bus driver. And you know what we was trained to do? We had to activate our amber lights right before we stopped, between 100 to 300 feet. You activate the amber lights, the yellow lights come on, and then the red lights come on. And then guess what happened? We stop and we extend that arm so that the students can safely alight or board the bus. So stop this bus when I'm lying. Just type stop in the chat. When you hear me lie, just type stop in the chat. Okay, you didn't do that, so you know I ain't lying. We're gonna keep the bus rolling now. Now, this is where our speeds start diverting. Yeah. Hey, Carl Brown, this is when the speeds start diverting. Creole the Traveler, Lucky McKinnell's, this is where the speeds start diverting. Hey, Kamal Eyes, this is when the speeds start diverting. Because somebody else, double salute to my guy, Andre Smith. He's the member of the channel and supervisor of the Roll to Take film crew. Hey, Dre, this is when the speeds start diverting. Because somebody else was pressing Rachel Donaire to come and ask me for the full video. I don't know why. I don't know why it was so important for her and Victor to keep coming together against just to get my content. I don't know why. You understand? I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm going to show you a text message of where the speeds start diverting. This where it all started to get tricky now. Here it go right here. Bam. Look at your screen. Rachel Donaire texted me. And she said that Victor Conte is pressing her. He's calling her. He's texting her over and over again, asking her to ask me to send him the full video of their first interview. The whole video. Don't edit nothing. Don't do nothing. Just send him the whole video. Right? You see Rachel Donaire is in the gray. I'm in the green. I said when I'm finishing editing it and putting it out, I'll send him the video. But I'm not doing that now before I edit it and, cut it up and do my thing with it. I'm not doing that yet. No. I'm going to protect my assets. I'm going to protect my intellectual property like everybody else do. Okay? She said, please, he's down my throat. He's feeling disrespected for not being able to see it. Y'all see that, right? But let's go back to what she said on Knockout Boxing Channel the other night. Conversation.
Yeah, last time I called you was January 5th, and then you never returned my phone call when the only reason you got Victor was because I told him about you. And you pretending like I didn't.
No.
And then you cut up the video, and then you cut up all the videos, and none of the live actually, so we can't see the entire video. I asked you for the videos because I never saw that.
So I asked you for the videos because I never saw them. But in this text right here, she didn't say that she never saw the videos of the live. She told me to send it to Victor Conte because he's down her throat and because he's feeling disrespected for not being able to see it. But she got on Knockout Boxing Channel and said the only reason why she was requesting the videos is because she didn't get to see it. Which one is it? Was the videos for you, Rachel, because you didn't see it? Or was you asking me for Victor Conte like you did in the text? Because Rachel said she didn't see the videos. Or at least she didn't see the interview. She said she didn't see them. She used the plural word. She didn't see them.
And yet.
No.
And then you cut up the video, and then you cut up all the videos, and none of the live actually, so we can't see the entire video. I asked you for the videos because I never saw that.
Because I never saw them. She's talking about the first interview and the second. She never saw them. Them is plural. So who you was asking for? In the text message behind closed doors, you said you was only asking because Victor Conte felt disrespected. That's what you told me, because he wanted to see. But when you got on Knockout Boxing Channel, you made it appear like I was being Hollywood and dissing you. And I didn't send the videos to you because you didn't see them. But I knew that wasn't true. I knew that part was, at least that part wasn't true, that she didn't see them. You want to know how I knew that wasn't true when she said she didn't see them? Well, according to this, she's on the panel. Look. She's on the panel. She's on the panel. When was this? I'm gonna rewind it right in front of y'all face so y'all can see what date this was. Since she said she never saw them. She never seen the lives. The live interview I did with Vic. She said she ain't never seen. That's why she was requesting them. That's what she told y'all, the public. I'm gonna rewind it right in y'all face so we can see when this date was, when she was on this panel. I'm gonna rewind it. Who that? That Victor right there? So that was the same day. Victor Conte was here. Let me see if I can do it this way. Sorry, y'all, it's crooked. This is the first interview. Man, I'm gonna do it this way. My fault, y'all. Victor Conte was here. Right here. On January the 1st is when I published it, but he was here on December 27th. Yeah, he was. That was the same day that Rachel Donaire was here. Now, somebody can say, no, it wasn't December 27th. Here go the date again. Here it go right here. You see it? What that say? That's when the interview took place. December 27th. Somebody stop me when I'm lying. Okay. So I'm gonna fast forward it so y'all know I didn't edit nothing. I didn't edit nothing. This the interview, December 27th. I'm gonna fast forward it. Hope y'all can see it. So y'all can see when the panel came up here. Oh, here you go. Bam. There you go. See? Look. That me and Victor right there. I'm gonna fast forward it. This the panel right here. That's the panel right there. Dig with Rachel right there. And let me tell you what was said when she came back on the panel after she saw the live interview that I did with Victor.
I'm sorry.
All right. Hold on, Ben. Let me get my cousin. Cuz. Hold on. I don't even know what to say. Hold on. Everybody giving their take. Hold on.
Certain things that I've said because I've seen.
Hold on.
Certain things that I've.
That's her talking on the panel. But I don't want y'all to see that part. Hold on. There's another piece in here. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to get it today. We air frying today. Listen, I want the truth to prevail when someone tries to defame my character. When someone tried to put a damper on my reputation and lie on me and try to put all these narratives out so that other people, other content creators can start throwing shots at me and people misinterpret what I'm saying. Yeah, we're going to deal with it. Hold on. take on everything? We made it happen.
Yo, Rachel Donaire get the biggest brownie points ever. I don't know, you know, but that's what we call them up here. You know what I mean? She got some brownie points. You know what I mean? She made this happen. Right. Yo, for real. For
Marty's
real.
gonna give me a really good Christmas present.
Huh?
Marty's giving me a good Christmas present.
That's right, Marty. Don't be cheap either.
Oh, listen. Hey, Rich. Hey, Rich.
What?
The money that I'm going to get on my endorsement deal, I'll cut you in, baby. I promise you that. You see that? This is right after Victor Conte left. But she said she didn't see none of the live. That's the only reason why she was asking me for the video, but she was up here on the panel when he left. You're the one that helped him get on. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, now, let's get down to it. The speeds start diverting now. Once again. Let me show y'all what she told me. She said she told me Victor is down her throat. In other words, as he's keep applying all this pressure on her to get the long video. Don't get no small clips. I seen the small. No. Ask Marty to send me the long videos. Yeah. She's told me he's feeling disrespected. That's what he told me. Well, that's what she told me he said. I never talked to the guy. Okay? Once again, this was her right here. December 27th. Y'all just heard it. Okay? Okay? All right now. Now, here's Victor Conte. This is him. He emailed me on February the 8th. That was nearly 1 month later. Let's see what he said in an email. And he actually CC'd Filipino Flash, that's Nonito and Rachel. He CC'd Rachel in this email that he sent me on February the 8th. And he said, "Hi, Mr. Marty. I have now realized that you are a fraud and not a journalist with integrity, as you claim. You simply cut small clips of the second interview you did with me, and you routinely use them with misleading titles, and your agenda seems to be to trash me and snack boxers as much as possible." Those were the words of Victor Conte. That was in an email on February the 8th. So whose words should I believe? Are they Rachel's words when she say you cut up the videos and then you send them out? You didn't even show the long one. Even though this text right here on December the 28th, that's me in the green. I told her I put the video on private for now. I'm going to edit it first, chop it up, send it. Then I told her I'm gonna post it in segments. Yeah. So she was well aware that I was going to do that. Huh? So whose words is it? When she went on Knockout Boxing and said, you cut the videos up and the only reason I was requesting it is your video, the long form of the video, because I didn't see them. But she was on my panel after Victor Conte left, and she did see the full live video, the interview, the first one. Because she said them, that's plural. So is it you that wanted, wait, you got a problem with me clipping the videos out? Or do Victor have a problem? Because the last time I checked, Rachel Donaire, she has her own channel too, right? Her and her husband, they have a YouTube channel. Aren't they content creators? Okay, so she understands what content creators do. We clip out the video. So do you have a problem with it? Or was that Victor Conte who had a problem with that? And you speaking for him? We need answers. Now, let's move forward. She said she called me on January the 5th, and I went Hollywood on her. I don't recall her calling me on January 5th, and maybe she did. But you know what's interesting about that? On January the 6th, right? That ain't it. Hold on. I'm going to give it to y'all. Was it January the 6th or January the 10th? Yeah. January the 6th. Here it is right here. She said she called me on the 5th. I don't know. I don't recall. And she probably did. No problem. I'm not disputing that. But here, another email. This January the 6th now. Victor Conte emails me and he CC'd her in it again. So she's fully aware of how this man feels towards me. And she talked to him on the phone all the time, apparently. He said this on January 6th. Hi, Marty. Since you have repeatedly said that you have a high degree of journalistic integrity, and I believe that you clearly understand that it is important to be basically what this message was saying, and it's very long, so that's why I didn't try to crop it all out. Basically, what he was saying was, once again, why you keep doing the clipping of the videos. You say you got journalistic integrity, but you're not putting the full video out, which was 3 hours long, which was 2 hours long in another one. That's 5 hours. I want the audience to hear everything that he said. Remember what I tell y'all? I told y'all I'm not going to give you the whole pie. I'm not going to give you an extra large pizza and expect you to eat it all at once, right? So what do? Clip after clip after clip. I give you slice. Then tomorrow I'm gonna give you another slice. And guess what? Every time y'all ate a slice of the pizza, y'all got full and wiser, and the understanding grew. You see? Why y'all wanted the full video? So people can get lost in translation of a 3-hour conversation? Nope. I'm gonna cut it up so that people can understand. This channel is about education. Okay? He sent me another after he done said all of that. Victor Conte sends me another email. January the 10th. After he said all of that, he sends me another email. January the 10th. Y'all see it on your screen. This is what he said, and he CC'd Rachel Donaire in this email again. So she's fully aware of how Victor Conte feels, and of course, she's talking to him privately also. He's CCing her in these emails, okay? This is what the email said on January the 10th. He said, please, hi, Marty, please post a full second interview that I did with you. I see that you are now posting clips of the first interview together with clips from the second interview. I would like to request that you post the entire second interview with me like you did with the first interview. But you heard Rachel say that I didn't post none of the interviews. She said she didn't see none of them, plural. But even Victor Conte said, can you post the second interview just like you posted the first one? Now, why did he, stay with me, chat, I need y'all to understand. Why would Victor Conte email me this on January, that was the 6th, on this one, January the 10th? You see at the top where it say request for second interview with Victor Conte? Why would he on January the 10th? Why? Why is he requesting it from me personally? Huh? Oh, this is January the 5th, the same day she said she called me. I forgot about this. What did Victor Conte say? So he emailed me on the 5th of January, the 6th of January, and the 10th of January. This is what he said on the 5th. I underlined it. Yeah. He said, let's have some fun together. Looking forward to your response. See, he had no problem when I was putting the clips out after the clips out on the 5th of January. He had no problem. He wanted to have fun with this together. Let me show it again because people are always trying to make it seem like I'm a liar. Stop me when I'm lying in the chat. Please stop the school bus when I'm lying now. I don't want to leave no kids. Huh? Oh, okay. He said, let's have some fun together. Looking forward to your response. Okay. You see, I was being harassed over and over through Victor Conte's emails and then Rachel texting me. Why would Victor Conte send me an email on the 6th of January and another email on the 10th of January requesting the second interview? I'm going to show you why. This is where the speeds start diverting. where me and Rachel started having problems privately. See, y'all didn't know about this. I didn't come out publicly and make a charade about it, did I? I kept my mouth shut like Mr. Bean. Now watch this. Let me show you why. I'm gonna show you why. Hold on. I'm gonna get it right now. Bam. This is why. Look at your screen. This is before the second interview. I interviewed Victor Conte on December the 27th, right? Okay. You see the date on the top, right? Rachel Donaire texted me. Did you send the entire video to Victor? And what did I say, y'all, on Sunday, December 31st? This was New Year's Eve, by the way. I'm going to read it to you all if you're driving and you can't see the screen. This is me in the green talking to her. I'm spending holiday weekend with my family. Not yet. However, Victor emailed me last night, but he did not mention anything about the video. I don't understand why he's reaching out to you when he has my contact information, which is putting you in the middle. Nonetheless, it's my responsibility to protect my intellectual property and gain revenue through publishing it at my discretion. I will send him the video as I've given my word, but it should be upon his request to me directly out of fairness to you and Nonito, so that y'all won't be in the middle. Stop me when I'm lying. Stop this school bus right now. Stop me when I'm lying. I ain't see somebody say stop yet unless they hating on me. We got truth and evidence here. I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking the question. Am I wrong for saying what I said? No, I'm not wrong. He should be the one requesting the videos from me. I done got 5 phone calls from Rachel, 7 different text messages from Rachel, day after day after day, asking me about sending this video to Victor Conte. And I told Rachel Donaire, from a man who is sensitive to another man's wife and the fact that she is a woman, I told her, he's contacting and reaching out to you when he has my contact information. Look at what I told her in the second sentence. I said, not yet. However, Victor emailed me last night, but he didn't mention anything about the video. What date was this text on? December 31st, right? December 31st, correct? December 31st. I said, Victor emailed me last night, but he didn't say nothing about no video. Well, here's the email right here, the night before. The night before, she texts that, and I text back, Victor Conte, he emailed me. You see it on your screen right here, December the 30th, at 11 o'clock, my time, 8 o'clock his time at night. And basically, he ain't say nothing about no request of the video for the first interview. He was talking about the Bible and do not judge, because y'all, the fans of boxing, and he said fans of my channel, but y'all not fans of mine. Y'all just fans of the channel. Y'all not fans of mine. I ain't nobody, y'all. I ain't nobody special. I'm just saying his whole email, and I can read the whole thing, but due to time constraints, I'm not gonna read. But basically what he was saying was, I watched a few of your videos, and there are a lot of accusations about me being made by some of your fans. Y'all probably can't see that at the bottom. But these accusations and innuendos about me are being made by some of your fans making comments. But he never told me anything about the video on the 30th. But then here it is on the 31st. I'm getting a text message from Rachel asking me, did I send him the video? And what did I say in the second sentence? Victor emailed me last night. He ain't say nothing about no video to me. I don't understand why he's reaching out to you when he has my contact information. I done showed y'all 3 or 4 emails, and I got about 3 or 4 or 5 more with me and Victor Conte. But I'm just saying, I done showed y'all multiple emails. And I got one from December 13th too. But I done showed y'all multiple emails with me and Victor Conte going back and forth in our dialogue. And she even sent me his phone number. I didn't call him, but my point is, why we got to go through a woman? I don't have to go through a woman. If me and another man are in need of a dialogue about a request that this man is making, that man should request it directly from me, right? And then him and I as men are supposed to come up with an agreement, right? Okay. But Rachel Donaire kept insulting herself. She kept listening to Victor tell her to get the video. Then she kept coming to me, and I called her on the phone. iPhone don't save record of this, and I didn't know all this was going to happen, so I didn't screenshot the call. But I told Rachel Donaire, and Rachel, if she's listening, she can press stop. She can also put stop in the chat when I'm lying. I said, Rachel, I think you need to stay out of it. This don't have nothing to do with you and your husband. You are a wife. You are a mother. I will talk to Victor. If he wants the video, I want him to request it from me directly. And him and I will discuss how we can make that happen. Because I got to protect my intellectual property around here. Can't be just sending my video to some random dude that I didn't agree with that kept contradicting this. So I don't trust what's going on. What do you want the full video for? And what you asking me for? Let him come and talk to me. You understand? Let the men handle this. No disrespect to the women. That's why I put that disclaimer out earlier today. I love you ladies. I'm not talking about y'all. What I'm saying is when you have 2 men that need to talk, it don't need for a woman to be the middle, not the middle man, but the middle woman. You know what I'm saying? Or the mediator. Let the 2 men talk. And she's somebody else's wife anyway. Now, if this was no Nito and she was representing her husband, that's a different story. You understand? But me and Victor Conte, we grown men. I don't need to send a message through Rachel to send back to Victor, and then Victor send a message to her to send to me. I don't do business like that. I don't do nothing in life like that. If we're men, we got to talk like men. We don't need women around to try to, you understand? Let the women be modest. Let the women do their thing. You know what I mean? Let the men talk and deal with it. That's how I was raised, and I'm not standing off of that if some of you men disagree. Now, if this was his wife, you understand? Then I'd be like, all right, well, that is his wife. You know what I mean? No problem. But this wasn't his wife. She's not my wife. She's a wife to Nonito, and he don't even have nothing to do with none of this. Nonito's not asking for the video. She's not asking on behalf of her husband. She's asking on behalf of another man, Victor Conte. And why she says she was asking privately? This was she told me in the text. This was she told me in the text message of why. Bam. She said because Victor is putting her in a weird spot right now. She said, Marty, Victor is asking for the ability to watch the interview. Please, she said, please twice. She said, please send him the link to the view. That was on that was on December the 30th. What else happened on the 30th? I get an email from Victor, and he said nothing about the video. And what happened, y'all, on the 31st? The next day, after she just said on the 30th, please send it to him. She texted me the next day, y'all. Did you send the entire video to Victor? So was I frustrated? Yes, I was. Because every day since he got on this channel from December the 27th to January the 1st, Victor Conte was emailing me about other things. But Rachel was calling me and texting me every day about sending him this video. And I couldn't understand what was the sense of urgency. Why? But she told y'all on Wednesday night, the only reason she was requesting a video is because she'd never seen none of them. So which one is it? You was requesting it because you ain't seen none of them? Or was it because Victor Conte was putting you in a weird spot right now? or because Victor Conte was asking for the ability to watch it. Please, please send them the link. That's what she said. I'm just showing y'all what she said in the text message. Or was it because you said, please, this is the 31st now, the next day, please, he's down my throat. He's feeling disrespected for not being able to see it. But when Rachel, but when Rachel went on Knockout Boxing 86 channel, she said the only reason why she was requesting the videos because she ain't seen none of them. But I just showed her she was actually on the panel with me after he left. Okay, I'm just, hey, don't get mad at me. Double salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie. Thank you for your contribution, Big Dog Willie, and your support to the channel. Big Dog Willie says, salute, Manager Marty. Happy Friday. F the haters. You better believe it. And we got to give credit to where it's due. Double salute to Coda. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. Coda says, salute, Marty. What's going on? God bless you all. God bless you too, Coda, and everybody's watching. Double salute again. He just renewed his membership. Thank you for your contribution, your support, and your membership to the channel. He is already a member, and he's the supervisor of the Roll to Tape Film Crew, and that's my guy, Sin Ironheart. Appreciate you, man. Much love, much love. Double salute, another member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll to Tape Film Crew. My God, day one supporter too, Matthew Thomas. Thank you, Matt. Matt says, shout out to the Roll to Tape Film Crew. Shout out to the teacher. Bring on the facts. Matt, you know I am, and we have to deal with it now. So, which one is it, Rachel? Because when you went on Knockout Boxing 86 TV channel, you told everybody the reason why you requested these videos from me. Let me let y'all hear for all the new audience that just came in.
I never been Hollywood to nobody, Rick. But here's the thing: I won't have this conversation on Knockout channel. You can call me anytime. We can always have a conversation.
Yeah, last time I called you was January 5th, and then you never returned my phone call when the only reason you got Victor was because I told him about you. And you pretending like I didn't.
No.
And then you cut up the video, and then you cut up all the videos, and none of the live actually, so we can't see the entire video. I asked you for the videos because I never saw that.
I asked you for the videos because I never saw them. That's what she said. Y'all heard her. That was on Wednesday night. That was Wednesday night right there. That was on Wednesday night. That what she said on Wednesday night. That was the day right there. That's when she said it, May 8th. She jumped on the panel. Yep. She said the only reason why she requested the videos is because she never seen none of them. Well, I proved to you that wasn't true. And then I also proved to the text messages. That's not what she told me. That's why she was requesting the videos. And she told me that, it's putting her in a weird spot right now. That's what she told me. She told me Victor's asking for the ability to watch the videos or the first one. Please send him the link to view it. Please text Victor. That's what she said to me. You see? That was on the 30th. I'm just reiterating this to the new audience. And then what did I tell her on the 31st? The next day, she texted me again about this. I'm spending time with the family on New Year's Eve. I get a text from Rachel Donaire that says, did you send the entire video to Victor? And y'all seen what I said to the new audience that just joined us live and live in color. I said, I'm spending the holiday weekend with the family. I didn't send it, not yet. However, Victor emailed me last night, but he ain't say nothing about the video. I don't understand. Why is he reaching out to you when he has my contact information? Which is putting you in the middle, because she said she was putting a weird spot right now. It's putting her in a weird spot. So I said, nonetheless, it's my responsibility to protect my intellectual property and gain revenue through publishing it at my discretion. It's my content. I can do what I want. I can put clips out and before I put the whole interview out. That's what everybody else do. They don't get criticized for it. But this is what I told her. I will send him the video as I've given my word. But watch this now. This is where the relationship start, the speed start diverting again. But it should be upon his request to me directly. Not yours, Rachel, but his, out of fairness to you and your husband, Nito, so that y'all won't be in the middle. Y'all see that? Stop me when I'm lying. All you got to do is type stop in the chat and the school bus gonna stop. But until then, we gonna keep on going. You know I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all like it is. Illy Willy, I'm trying to put your super chat on the screen, but StreamYard still acting crazy. They not letting me press the. I'm gonna read it anyway. Double salute to my guy, Illy Willy. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. Illy Willy says, shout out to Marty in the chat. Marty is the receipt and fact check king. That keeps him humble. Keep teaching and preaching. Yes, I am. And I want to tell you this right now, Illy Willy, something personal about me, my brother. Thank you for your super chat. You know me being the fact check king, and I love my children, but I got to keep it all the way 100. Me being a fact check king, it affected different moments of my marriage when I was married. You understand where I'm getting at? Yeah. And we got my man, Matthew Thomas. Yes, indeed. Double salute to him. Again, thank you so much for the contribution, Matt. I love Matt. He's my guy. The facts have a way of The facts have a way of putting people in a weird spot. But facts are facts. Hey, I have to agree with you, Matt. The facts do have a way of putting people in a weird spot. I would have to agree. Hey, D-Town Funk, stop me when I'm lying. You see, D-Town Funk, you one of my critics, but you can't stop the truth tonight. You can't stop it. It's irrefutable, brother. You can't. And it's okay. You don't have to agree, but keep sitting back. I got something I want you to read, D-Town Funk. I got something for you. This for you. Now, go back to the screen right now. We got to deal with it. Look at your screen. Remember, I told her, and I also told her this over the phone in the conversation, but I just wanted y'all to see this text. I specifically told her, I don't understand why he's reaching out to you when he has my contact information. I'm going to send him the video as I have given my word, but it should be upon his request to me directly, not yours. He should be requesting it so that you and your husband won't be in the middle. And you know what Rachel Donaire's response to me was? This is somebody else's wife. We have to be clear on that. Somebody else's wife now. This is not Victor's wife. I'm not married no more, so this ain't my wife. But this is a Hall of Famer's wife, a boxer's wife. I'm going to get down to the character of women in just 1 second. But did y'all see what her response was? You didn't? I know you didn't because I ain't put it on the screen yet. I'm going to show you this again. These are my words in green. I told her, I'll talk to Victor one-on-one. He has my contact information. Him and I can go back and forth of me giving him the video and this and that. I don't want a woman being in the middle of this. And I don't want it to be out of fairness. I want him to request it to me directly out of fairness to you and Nonito so that y'all won't be in the middle. I want him to directly request it. Him talking about Victor upon his request directly. And this is what Rachel Donaire said in response to what I said. Bam, here we go right here. You can't make none of this up. We got to tell the truth now. It's no turning back because I didn't want to open this up, y'all. Let me let y'all see my face so y'all can hear the sincerity. I knew all of this all this time. I kept my mouth shut. I didn't come out and publicize it or try to embarrass Rachel or disrespect her or jump on somebody's panel and throw shots at this woman. I didn't do that. She was a friend of mine. No, Nito, friend of mine. I didn't do that. But I didn't get the same respect. So because she opened the Pandora's box, she brought up, I called you. She brought up small clips and long videos, and I reached out to you and I said this, and you being a fraud, and you presenting a false narrative, and you went Hollywood. She brought all that personal stuff up. And so now I have the right to defend my honor. Let's see what I said again, because I want everybody to be on the same page. I told her on the 31st of December, stay out of it, Rachel. Out of fairness to you and Nonito, so y'all won't be in the middle, I want Victor Conte to request the video from me directly. Y'all see that, right? All right, good. Now, this is her response to me. After I said that, you see me in the green again. This is Rachel Donaire's response after I said that. Because I told her, I said, he should be the one. It should be upon his request to me directly. And she agreed and said, I know he should. But he's, of course, venting to me because I told him to go to you. I think he just wants to review how he sounded and what he said. Just this time, let that specific request happen without him having to ask you, please. Lord have mercy. Y'all can't wiggle out of this one. You can't tap dance out of this. Y'all can't blame me now. I know I'm going to have some detractors that's going to try to find a loophole. You can't find one. Rachel Donaire is somebody else's wife. I keep saying that because it's the truth. That's no Nito Donaire's wife. A wife of a professional boxer, a Hall of Famer, a world champion. But she telling me, just this time, let that specific request happen without him having to ask you. What? You just acknowledged in the first sentence, I know he should directly request it from you, but he's venting to me. What that got to do with me? Victor Conte venting to another man's wife. That don't have nothing to do with me. So I got to be on, so I got to switch my pitch up because a woman told me to don't let a man request it directly from me. A boundary that I set right here on the 31st, I set a boundary and I told her it should be upon his request to me directly. And she told me, just let that specific request happen without him having to ask you. Huh? Where they do that at, y'all? This is not my wife. I don't know Victor Conte like that. Why do I have to acquiesce? I've been under severe pressure and scrutiny and borderline harassment, really, from December the 27th when the man was here all the way to January the 1st about this video. Send it to him, please. Send it to me. Send it to him. Every day, all day, I had to deal with this. And I told Richard Donaire in a phone conversation, sweetheart, I think you need to stay out of it. As a lady, as a mother of small children, as a wife of another man, let me and Victor deal with this. You can chill. You don't have to be under no pressure. Now, if he's putting you under pressure, it ain't my fault. But I got to do what I want with my content, like everybody else. Why can't I get the fair treatment of my content? Why I can't edit so I can't put small clips out and make money off of it? I got to give him the full video when he's done interviewing with me. Where they do that at? I didn't do that to nobody else. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I just want fairness and equality. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Double salute to Sin Ironheart. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. Sin Ironheart says, Rachel just commented in the chat a few minutes ago. Let her call up and make a fool of herself if she wants to defend Victor. I don't know if she's in the chat or not because the chat is going fast and I'm putting pictures up. But if she's here, I'll address her when I see her name in the chat. I don't know if she's here or not. Okay. Double salute to the Phenomenal Show. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. The Phenomenal Show says Conte puts his foot in his mouth every time he speaks, and he knows it. That's why he wanted that video. He needed to make sure he covered his fake tracks. Well, you know what? The Phenomenal Show, I thought about that. And that might be true. I'm more inclined to believe that was true. But the problem I have with that is Rachel Donaire is supposed to be cool with me, and she's basically helping aid and abet this man from trying to contradict himself again. What is she protecting? That's the only question I'm asking. Why I got to be under pressure? You understand? To do something that I usually just don't do. You understand? That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm saying now. Double salute, Nerd Boy Boxing. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. Just coming. So if Conte had your context, just coming. So if Conte had your contact information, what? Oh, hey, StreamYard, why y'all let this? Did y'all see that? Super chat just ran off the screen. Here you go. See, it's not letting me put it on the screen. There you go. This joint been acting up all day. All right, my fault. I apologize, Nerd Boy. That wasn't me. Just coming. So if Conte had your contact information, what would be the point of him asking Rachel to get in touch with you? Dude moving funny. Get him and Snack out of boxing. What man hide behind a woman? That's the thing I was trying to see. That's the thing I was trying to figure out, Nerd Boy Boxing. I don't know why, she had to be in the middle of it, or he wanted her to be in the middle of it. I don't know what they were talking about behind the closed door. I don't know. All I'm saying is she was wrong for all of this. Not just what she said on Knockout Boxing, but all of this stuff I've shown you all. And I told her, you understand, stay out of it. You're somebody else's wife. This ain't got nothing to do with you. If Victor want to get the video, all he got to do is come to me directly, man to man, so that you won't be in the middle of it, since he's putting you under all this severe pressure. Because that's what she told me in the text, Nerd Boy Boxing. She said the reason why, I'm not trying to rehash this, but somebody might have missed this, all my new viewers that just came in. She said the reason why she was asking for the video. I'm going to play it again. This was she said on Knockout Boxing 86 TV channel when she tried to humiliate me in front of the people. And I did nothing wrong. I didn't earn that. I'm going to play what she said over there so y'all can see where I'm coming from. That's all. I don't care if you agree or disagree. I'm just here to put the truth out, defend my honor.
Boxing. He got millions of Mexican fans. You good, bro?
Bodies. Y'all are playing here like you guys don't know. You guys want to throw shade at Vada, USADA, whoever the fuck you guys want to do, and yet, there's nothing. You guys have no leg to stand on. And anyone that's actually reported this, actually, Marty, you reported it. You did everything that, that you went down, and yet you can't actually establish a connection. So it doesn't make any fucking sense. At the end
I reported what, Rachel? What are you talking about? I reported what part?
Vada, Snack, Margaret, Victor, all the stuff that you were saying.
Well, all of them came on the channel and I interviewed them. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know. The reason I don't go on your channel is because once I put you in contact with Victor, all of a sudden you're too Hollywood to answer my phone call. So let's talk about that.
I never been Hollywood to nobody, Rick. But here's the thing: I won't have this conversation on Knockout channel. You can call me anytime. We can always have a conversation.
Yeah, last time I called you was January 5th, and then you never returned my phone call when the only reason you got Victor was because I told him about you. And you pretending like I didn't.
No.
And then you cut up the video, and then you cut up all the videos, and none of the live actually, so we can't see the entire video. I asked you for the videos because I never saw that.
She said she asked me for the video because she never saw them. That's what she said Wednesday night on Knockouts channel. For some reason, she said that. She said that's the only reason why she was requesting the videos from me. Okay. But in the text message to me privately, though, back in December the 30th, she told me, please text Victor. It's putting me in a weird spot right now. Marty, Victor is asking for the ability to watch the interview. Please, please send him the link to view. She never told me, I never saw none of your live videos. That's the reason why I'm asking you. No, she said it was on behalf of Victor Conte. You see that? She also said, please. I told her, I'm in green, y'all. I'll send him the video when I finish editing and chopping it up and doing what I need to do with it as a content creator. Yeah, I'll send it to him. She said, please. He's down my throat. He's feeling disrespected for not being able to see it. But when she got on Knockout Boxing channel, she made it seem like she was requesting it on her own recognizance because she didn't see none of them. But I already proved to y'all that she was on the panel the same day, December 27th, right after Victor left. She jumped back on the panel and was talking to us. Okay? Okay, I just want to make sure we clear. I know I'm repeating myself, but the new viewers just came in and we almost done. Double salute, my guy, member of the channel, Andre Noble. Thank you so much for your contribution and your support to the channel. Andre Noble says, maybe that's why she's been on BFTB's channel. Maybe she's making her rounds to all the people that I guess have an issue with me or people that don't have an issue with me. Like she made her round on Knockout Boxing 86. Now, I don't know if she's been on his panel before because I don't go on there often, but when I do, I make sure I try to give some contribution to a Knockout's audience, some education, or, you know, I super chat or whatever. Just try to support Knockout's channel. You know, I wasn't expecting to see her last night, but when she got on there, she tried to act like she was really a part of the convo, but really, for real, let's keep it 100. She came up there to disparage me because nobody said anything about her. She made it about her when she said, I called you. I asked you for the video. You acting Hollywood on me. I. But the panel wasn't about you. The title wasn't about you, Rachel, or nothing. But you made it about you to throw a shot at me. And I did nothing wrong. I didn't earn that. And Rachel Donaire was wrong for that. Let's just keep it 100. Okay? I didn't earn that. Okay? And that's all I'm saying. Now, since my man Dre just brought up she's jumping on somebody else's channel, that's cool. Let's talk about when she jumped on Fanon's channel. And this is where I told my man Andre Noble and Supreme L. I don't know if Supreme is here, but this is where I told you, Dre. And if Supreme you here, I spoke on it earlier where I'm going to put this little message out that y'all asked Rachel about. This don't have nothing to do with y'all. Okay, but I'm going to put the message out so that everybody can see what happened on February the 13th of 2024. All right? Okay, I'm going to put it out now. Let me just do this so we can get the date. Y'all see the date at the top of your screen? I circled it. February the 13th, approximately 11:59 a.m. At least that's when I got the phone call that Rachel Donaire made a statement, a public statement. Her first public statement that I knew of, because I got a phone call from somebody that wasn't in the chat, but they're a supporter of Fanon's channel. And they called my phone and said, hey, what's up with you and Rachel? I said, huh? Everything is cool, because I didn't publicize anything. I kept my mouth shut and we kept it moving. Okay? So the date is February the 13th. All right? Now, let's go to it. Because remember on February the 12th, the man, what's his name? Captain RG, he came up here with a disguise mask on, and he was asking me about Rachel Donaire. And I knew that was him. That was on the 12th. And then the next day, my man Supreme, excuse me, not Supreme, Big Supreme, my man Big Supreme. I keep saying Supreme L. That wasn't Supreme L. That's my man Big Supreme. Big Supreme said at Rachel Donaire, we was wondering where you was at on Manager Marty's Live. You see what she said? Because somebody asked her how she was doing. Big Supreme said, how are you first? He said, how you doing, Rachel? And that's why I circled it. The first one, look up top. She said, Big Supreme, I'm single parenting. Nonito is in Australia training Zarafa. I never knew that a married wife can be a single parent at the same time. Now, that was offensive to me as a father, but that don't have nothing to do with me. And that's her viewpoint. I can't, speak on that. You understand? But all I'm saying is she said she was a single parent, or she's single parenting while her husband is working. But anyway, Andre Noble even spoke on it. But not now. Watch this. Big Supreme says, go back to Big Supreme. We was wondering where you was at on Manager Marty's live. Go down at the bottom of your screen. This is what Rachel Donaire said. Big Supreme, I don't go there anymore. See? That's what she said. I don't go there no more. Talking about she don't come over here to the channel no more. Now, I didn't do nothing wrong to her. I didn't send the videos to Victor. Okay, I guess that's what it was. At the time before I posted, I don't know. But yeah, that's what she said there. I don't go there anymore. That's what she said. Big Supreme says, what happened? You provided good information and balanced discussion. And look at what Fanon did. He was being a content creator. I ain't mad at you, Fanon. It was all good. I see what was going on. When Big Supreme asked what happened, Fanon dropped the link in the chat. You seen that? Go ahead, Fanon. You a content creator, brother. Salute to Fanon. He dropped the link right in the chat. And then look, my man Andre Noble said, hey, Rachel Donaire, salute. Yeah, they was asking about you on Manager Marty's yesterday. Rachel said, Andre, why? Look at what Fanon did. He dropped the link again. Go ahead, Fanon. Fanon said, no, we going to get somebody up here to tell us what's going on. Yeah. And let's see what Rachel's response was after this. Let's just say I lost communication with him. Somebody stop the bus when I'm lying now. Stop the school bus. Because we rolling now. Just stop the school bus when I'm lying. That's all you got to do. Double salute to Lifeline Music TV, my guy, member of the channel, my boy right there. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. LL Music says, keep your foot on their necks and keep exposing these snack cheaters and continue talking about the business of boxing. Demand your respect one way or another. You best to believe, LL Music, I'm definitely going to do just that. But you know what I learned in life? I don't demand respect. I command respect. I don't demand attention. I command attention. It's a difference. You see, but I got what you're saying, Lifeline. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I don't demand respect. I command respect. In other words is, you ain't got to respect me, but you going to respect me. I'm going to say that again. You ain't got to respect me, but you're going to respect me. You want to know why? Because I'm always going to be respectful until I got to be disrespectful. I'm always going to be a man of integrity. That's what I told Rachel Wednesday night. I said, Rachel, I'm a man of integrity, and even you know that. You can go in front for the masses and try to discredit me and anything, but you know that ain't right. You know that's not right. Come on now, let's talk about it. Huh? Hey. Here's the thing about it. Rachel Donaire said it was all because of her that Victor came here. I gave her thanks. I thanked her in the text message twice. I called her on the phone when we talked. I even said I give her. She said, you owe me a Christmas gift. I agreed with her. All right, I'll get you a Christmas gift. It's no problem. You understand? I was grateful. But to say I went Hollywood, that wasn't right. That was not true at all. But I had a question on that. Instead of Rachel getting Victor to come here, and I do appreciate it, and asking me for my content, how come she didn't get Victor Conte on her channel yet? I mean, they've been friends for over 20 years from what I'm told, right? That's what I was told. But how come Victor Conte, she's a YouTuber, right? Her husband got a channel, right? Her and Nonito has a channel on YouTube, correct? They do videos and stuff, right? Okay, so Why didn't y'all have Victor Conte go over your platform and then you can dictate what you want to do with the content instead of trying to dictate what I should do with the content? Y'all could have had Victor on your channel even after Victor Conte left here. If he felt disrespected and he felt that my audience was dissing him in the comments section, well, y'all could have just asked him to come on your channel and gave some education to the people, because I'm all about education. I don't care who Victor Conte go to, as long as the truth and the education is being. He ain't got to come over here with me. He could have went over there with Rachel, but I'm just trying to figure out why y'all ain't asking him to go with y'all channel. Oh, I see. My voice is loud, right? Oh, okay, now that segues me in the next point. Let me ask y'all a question in the chat, and this is for all of my day one supporters. This is for the Roll the Tape Film Crew members that been rocking with me, that has been here when Victor Conte was here the first time. I just want a yes or no, because I want us to be on the same page real quick. Did I ever advertise that Victor Conte was coming here? It's just a yes or no. Let me reframe that. Did I ever get an opportunity to y'all and say, hey, y'all, Victor Conte will be here Thursday, live in living color. Please come back and join the show. Did I get a chance to do that? I'm just asking the question to the people that was here. To the people that was here that know this channel, not the newcomers. Y'all might not have been here on December 27th. Okay. But did I get an opportunity to advertise that Victor was coming here? Thank you, Banda. He said, nope. Jeremy Austin, salute and double salute to him. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape Film Crew. Woo, Big Supreme. I got to put this up there. Bam. Big Supreme said he popped up in the chat one night. So I never got a chance to advertise him. You remember when Jeff Mayweather was coming, I advertised it? Remember when Tim Montgomery was, remember when, oh, I didn't advertise it with Marvin Goodman. That was a surprise. But remember when I had Harvey Dock come on here, the referee that was the referee of Errol Spence and Crawford? Y'all remember that, right? Oh, I advertised that, right? The second time I did D-Town Funk, but I'm going to show you why I advertised it the second time. I'm talking about the first interview, the first one. Or did he just pop up out of nowhere? Because remember, oh, look at Big Supreme. He's on it tonight. I thought that he was trolling because I didn't even think that was the real Victor Conte. I thought that was just some random dude trying to use his name for clout. And that was really him. You see what I'm saying? Double salute to my guy, member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape Film Crew, Fort Greene, Pharaoh. Hey, Pharaoh, I'm trying to click the your super chat on the screen, but man, StreamYard, they've been acting funny on me all night, all right? But I'm going to read it. Salute again to Fort Greene. Fort Greene says, spoken like a gentleman. Hold up. Spoken, let me see if they let me, oh, there you go. Why is it acting up? I got it now. Spoken like a true gentleman. Real chess moves, Marty. You better believe I play chess. I play chess. I don't play checkers, okay? Yeah. Thank you again for that, my brother. Where's Supreme at? Big Supreme, he said something about, yeah, he popped up in the chat one day. You want to know what's interesting about that? I want to take my glasses off the head. I got to say this. You know I was ambushed, right? And y'all know Rachel was my friend, right? Why she ambushed me like that? I never got a chance to advertise. You know when I was about to debate Blue Blood Sports TV, remember I advertised that twice? Y'all remember that? Okay, the first time Victor came up here, I didn't even know he was coming up here. You want to know why? Rachel Donaire didn't text me. Let's keep it all the way real now. I know some of y'all going to get mad at this, but y'all be all right because she started this and I'm going to finish it tonight. She never texted me, y'all. Let's keep it real. She never said, hey, Marty, Victor wants to come up. I've been telling him about you. I didn't even know that. Victor Conte told us that, didn't he? I've been sending him videos that you did. I didn't even know that. She didn't tell me that. I found it out from Victor Conte when he got here. Okay. She never said, well, look, let's see if we can arrange for him to come on this day or that day. What time do you go live? What time, the audience is going to be a lot of people there. You know what I mean? Because this is a big interview. Nope. You know what happened? She helped him log in, StreamYarded, and he just popped up out of nowhere. In fact, I got proof, and I'm going to show it if I have to. If somebody say stop in the chat, I will. I had a whole panel of 6 people up here. And Mr. Greg is one of them. Band Up was up here. And you know what I said? I see Victor Conte face in the background. I don't mean to be rude, but I got to let all y'all panelists get off the channel. I mean, not the channel, but you know, the panel. I got to let y'all get off because I don't let people get on my panel when there's a guest here. If I'm interviewing somebody, I'm not going to have a panel full of people. I never did it before, and I'm never going to do it. So I actually invited, and I asked them for their permission, and they was cool with it. And I said to the panel, I said, look, y'all, I know we was cooking for a whole hour, but Victor Conte's here, and I want to make sure that I give him the proper respect as a guest and not have all these people up here. No, I want to give him the proper respect. He's a guest here. I didn't know he was coming, but I want to interview just me and him. And they humbly said, no problem. Where's 2 Cents Boxing? I want to ask her a question. Is 2 Cents still here? Is 2 Cents still here? 2 Cents Boxing, is she still here? If 2 Cents is still here, please let is 2 Cents still here? I need to ask her. Oh, she's here. Good. 2 Cents. Remember that time, 2 Cents, that the boxing outlet Ross, I tried to reach out to him. But listen, remember that time, 2 Cents is a witness to this. Remember Ross said on his channel one night, he said, Manager Marty wouldn't even let me on the panel when Victor was up there. Do you remember that, 2 Cents? Do you know why he said that? All right, Mr. Vegas said, yeah, he remember that. Yup. Hey, 2 Cents, you remember that? Ross felt some type of way, like I was trying to diss him or something, or not let him come up. No, it was because Victor Conte was here, and I didn't want a group of people, you know what I'm saying? He was a guest here. This is his first time here. Thank you, Biz on the Beat. He remembers. I wasn't going to let a guest be under that kind of scrutiny. Thank you, Andre Noble. You remember. I wasn't going to let a guest for the first time come over here and then let a whole panel of people just start asking him a bunch of questions. Y'all know I like to be classy when I do things. Anytime I have a guest here and it's like an interview environment, I'm not going to have no panelists here. So Ross, the boxing outlet, he took that personal. He thought I was trying to play him or diss him. You understand? But I wasn't. And I seen other people trying to get back up, you know, come on the panel, and I didn't let nobody on because I wanted me and Victor to talk. He's a guest. I'm interviewing the man. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't let him on, because I didn't want everybody to bombard him with all these questions. No. See, I've been doing research on this 15 years. So I knew the questions I was going to ask. And I wanted the super chats to flow so y'all, the audience members, can get a chance to ask him some authentic questions that he wouldn't be prepared for. And if I had a panel up here, some of those questions y'all asked in the super chat, I'm sure y'all would have asked him in person. You know why he was here. I just like to do things classy. All right. So that's all I'm saying. Now, double salute, my man, Andre Noble. Thank you for your contribution and your support. Again, I got to send him and some other guys that have been supporting the channel all night. I got to send y'all some cigars, man. Thank you so much. Andre Noble says, y'all are friends. Y'all need to talk alone. Well, let me give you this. We were friends. But you know, she ambushed me, her and Victor Conte, on that first interview. And I think it's because more so Victor than Rachel. I would blame this part on Victor Conte. He didn't realize how prepared I was. You know, there's a saying in boxing, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Yeah. So I believe the ambush was, let me hurry up and go up here, finesse the audience real quick, because there's certain questions nobody's going to think about asking. And you know what? Somebody's going to challenge me and say that's not true. Well, if you go back, and I'm going to republish the whole video again like I did on January 1st, the first interview again. But Victor Conte talked for the first 11 minutes, uninterrupted. Okay. Now, 2 Cents Boxing is still here. So guess what? Now I can ask her another question. But 2 Cents, I got to tell you something, because something that you don't know, Mr. Greg don't know. I'm going to put you on to something. I'm going to put you on a game. I'm going to put you on a game because your name came up in the text message. No, she never called back, Mr. Vegas. She said she called me on January 5th. Maybe I was working, I didn't get the call. I don't know. But she never texted me back after that. Never called me back after that. Never heard from her again. So since I brought up not Victor Conte, 2 Cents Boxing's name, I'm gonna let y'all go in a minute. I didn't know this was gonna be this long, but we're here now. Hey, I don't know. Hey, I'm gonna tell you why your name came up, 2 Cents. Stay right there. I'm gonna show you the evidence right now. I'm gonna show you right now. Because now we're gonna fast forward to the second interview. Now, the reason why D-Town Funk, you said it in the chat. The reason why I was able to announce the second interview that Victor was going to come up here on 6 days later from the first is because I was made aware of it. I had advance notice, something that I didn't have the luxury and benefit of. That wasn't right. I shouldn't have been ambushed by somebody that was a friend of mine's, right? Oh, okay. Well, anyway, the second interview, I was informed. You see? Let me find the evidence now. I love this stuff, you guys and ladies. Yes, let's get to the... Here it go right here. Bam, look at your screen. Y'all see this? Mm-hmm. Look at it now. Mm-hmm. Y'all see what I see, right? Come on now. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all read that and then I'm gonna process it. I'm gonna process it with y'all. Come on now, we gotta talk about it, man. I hate to have to do this, y'all. I really do. But the scriptures in the Bible say open rebuke is better than secret love. If somebody try to embarrass you publicly and they're wrong, you have the right to use the same public forum to set them straight and hold them accountable. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not mad. I'm just keeping it 100. That was on January the 3rd. Y'all see that? That's Rachel Donaire in the gray. I'm in the green. Victor wants to join your panel, possibly today. He's possibly free after 1:30 p.m. or PST. He wanted to join the panel last night, but you didn't see my call. Like, wants other people to ask their questions. I said, is everything okay? The reason why is because she called me back to back, and I thought it was emergency. But I was at work. I couldn't really get at the phone. But she still never answered, was she okay? Or is everything? She just bypassed that question. And you said, you know what she said? Here it comes 2 Cents. Here go your name coming up right here. But I suggest you pick 4 people on the panel only. He said there was misinformation yesterday and lots of questions that he wanted to clarify with the panel. She then texts me after that and says, my opinion, 2 Cents Boxing and Greg Quarterbomb, and then 2 other people. In other words, it's Marty, you choose the other 2 people. But my opinion, you should have 2 Cents and Greg. They should be the panelists. I suggest you pick 4 people only. That's Rachel telling me how to run my show. How to have a panel up here to cater to Victor Conte. When everybody knows I don't have no panel up here when I interview people. Huh? Come on and talk to me now. Stop me when I'm lying. All you got to do is type the word stop in the chat. And this is what I said in response. I'm in the green. Stay with me on the right side of your screen. I said, I don't know why he's not directly communicating with me. But if he wants to join the show today, that's fine with me. And you know what Rachel told me? Lord have mercy. He hasn't built that relationship with you yet. Huh? What? What? Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that man can dictate terms of when to come on my channel? He can dictate the terms he wanted to join a panel. You can suggest to me that I should pick 4 people, and the 4 people I should pick, 2 of them is 2 Cents and Greg, and then I get to choose the other 2 people. Huh? And then when I ask her again, because I asked her that in the last text message that I pointed out 15 minutes ago, I don't know why he's not directly communicating with me. But if he wants to join the show today, that's fine. And she said, he hasn't built that relationship with you yet. Huh? So you telling me because he hasn't built that relationship up with me yet, he can keep sending me emails back and forth, which is what I showed y'all. We've been emailing back and forth since December the 20th. But all of a sudden, I got to build a relationship with him. So if I don't build a relationship with him, that means there's only one person. There's only one common denominator. There's only one neutral person that we both had to communicate through, and that's her. What? Where they do this at 2 Cents Boxing? You a content creator, 2 Cents Boxing? I thought Deem was here. I don't know if Deem by any means is here. Deem, you're a content creator. And if there's any other content creator that's here listening to me on the replay or the live, you are a content creator too. And you know good and well you wouldn't allow nobody to suggest all of these different criterias to change your format on your platform. So please don't hate on me and get mad because it's Rachel Donaire that I'm calling out. Please don't. Be honorable. Because if somebody was asking to be a guest at your house, you wouldn't let them create no new rules in your house, would you? I mean, I thought the Roll to Tape podcast was my house. But now a woman, another man's wife, a mediator, a middle person, a person I told 2 weeks ago to stay out of it and let Victor talk to me directly as a woman, stay out of it. She's trying to suggest that 4 people be on a panel for Victor, and 2 of them, one is with Greg and the other one is 2 Cents Boxing, and I'm supposed to say okay? Let me ask y'all a question since most of you were here. In the second interview, did I have anybody on the panel when I was interviewing Victor? Let's see if the chat going to engage tonight. Yes or no? I'm just asking the question. Just yes or no. Can at least one person answer me? If you were here in the second interview, did I have a panel when Victor came over the second time? I'm just asking a question. Yes or no? Thank you, All Things. Thank you, Santos. Thank you, Dondrick. Thank you, Cash. Thank you, 2 Cents. And that wasn't a diss to 2 Cents or Greg. Like, I don't want them to come on. Greg, Quarter Bomb, and 2 Cents know they can come up here anytime. But what I'm saying is, how do Rachel get a chance to tell me? Let me show y'all the text again for the people that's going to try to hate on me when this is over. She said, I suggest you pick 4 people on the panel only. What? You suggest? Huh? This ain't your channel. You got your own channel, Rachel. You can suggest on your channel how the format gonna go. You or Victor Conte. Y'all not gonna make no rules to my house. Where they do that at? And she gave her opinion. Her opinion was 2 Cents and Greg. And then I guess I'm supposed to choose 2 others, huh? Where they do that at, y'all? I'm just asking questions. I make too much sense when I talk now. I ain't hating on nobody. I'm not mad at Rachel. I'm just saying she opened the Pandora's box and I'm holding her accountable for what happened. Behind the scenes, I never came up publicly and opened my mouth. I was a gentleman about it. I stayed quiet and I kept my content flowing, didn't I? But she said I made a connection between Victor Snack and Vada, and my reporting was effing nonsense because I put out small clips and not the full long interview. So that means I'm carrying the narrative. These are her words. She said she called me January 5th. I didn't answer the phone. And I was being Hollywood. This is what she said, y'all. So we got to deal with it. She also said the only reason why she requested the video, this is all on Knockout Boxing now, I'll play it all again, is because she didn't see none of the lives. But then in the text messages privately, in December 30th, 31st, 28th, January 2nd, she said, I'm requesting it because Victor Conte's putting pressure on me. He's just jamming this down my throat. He's basically harassing me. He won't let it slide. He won't let it go. He's venting to me. That's the impression she gave me privately, but on Wednesday night on public, she tried to give me, you see what's going on. Double salute to my guy, Edward. Thank you for the cash chat. Appreciate your support and contribution to the channel. Man, I'm lighting this thing up tonight. Thank you, Detail Funk. Even he had to say true. Hey, listen here. Listen here. We got to deal with what's true. I wasn't going to open my mouth because it wasn't important. You know what I mean? Nerd Boy Boxing salute, double salute one more again. That man is supporting the channel. Thank you again, Nerd Boy. I appreciate it. Nerd Boy says, B-side trying to dictate terms. Haney learned well. Why you bringing Devin Haney? Oh, we can bring Devin Haney in this. You know why? Because that's one of the reasons why Rachel mad. This ain't got nothing to do with me and her. I told her to call my phone last night. Y'all remember I told her that? Y'all heard it on the thing, on Knockout. I said, you can call me anytime and we can talk about this. And then guess what Manager Marty did? I dipped right off. I'm not standing up here going back and forth with another man's wife. For what? And she's wrong? We not doing that. I'm going to dip off and see if she called. And guess what? She ain't called me. She stayed on Knockout Boxing. Salute to the guy who told me this. And I had to went back and verify it. But she stayed on Knockout Boxing for like 15, 20 minutes after all of that. So what was this really about? I'm just asking. I don't want her to answer nothing no more. Nothing. I'm not mad at nothing. But what I'm saying is, you got on Knockout to diss me for what? You wrong and you know you wrong. And then you lied. For what? For Victor? For what? Because I don't agree with what's going on with Ryan Garcia and Haney? For what? Because I didn't send you a video when you was on my panel the whole time? Anyway, what is all this about for real, man? No reason is good enough for me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just keeping it 100. GM, thank you for your support, contribution to the channel, big dog. GM says, Victor wanted you to flip a coin like Bud. He probably did. But you know, I don't let nobody dictate no terms to me, especially in my house, on my channel, where they do that at. And once again, I have to keep putting this out there. She's someone else's wife. I'm very sensitive to other men's wives. I don't think that language was another man's wife. Y'all know what I'm saying, right? She's somebody else's wife, man. She ain't supposed to be a busybody. She ain't supposed to be in all the men's business and every man's face and worrying about this and that and this and that and this and that. That's not what a woman's supposed to do. That's the lesson for tonight. I'm gonna see if I got any more evidence that I got to present, then we can roll out of this joint. I think I proved my case enough. Oh, here it go. One more. Here it go. Bam. Hold on, let me get this off of there. This comment. Hold on, one more again. Y'all see that? That was January the 10th. Yeah, that's January the 10th. Y'all see that, right? He emailed me. You know why? You know why he sent that request for the interview? Because guess what? When I stopped responding to Rachel Donaire and the harassment of Victor, I said I'm not going to say nothing until he reach out to me himself. And guess what? On January the 10th, I stalled him out. And he finally requested the video. Here we go right here. This is the email right here. Here you go. This is January the 10th. And guess what? He CC'd Rachel Donaire in the email. Filipino Flash staff. He CC'd her in it. So even she even knew. Please post the 4-second interview that I did with you. I see that you are now posting clips of the first interview together with clips from the second interview. I would like to request that you post the entire second interview with me like you did with the first interview. You see that? If I wouldn't have stood my ground, he would have never requested it directly from me, which is something that I told Rachel Donaire that he would have to do right here in this text. Remember, look at the last sentence. I will send him the video. This December 31st, 11 days before that email came to me from Victor. I will send him the video as I've given my word, but it should be upon his request to me directly out of fairness to you and Nonito so that y'all won't be in the middle. You see that? And she said, I know he should, but he's of course venting to me because I told him to go to you. I think he just wants to review how he sounded and what he said. Just this time, let that specific request happen without him having to ask you, please. And I did not agree to that. And I did not want to talk about that with her no more because I said what I said. Stay out of it. You're a woman. Let these two men talk about it. And you're someone else's wife. And guess what? because I stood my ground on January the 10th, 11 days after I sent that text message. January the 10th. What did Victor Conte do? Look at it. Second paragraph. I would like to request that you post the entire second interview with me like you did the first interview. So that means it worked. I was right. In closing, I say this. Rachel Donaire, she was wrong when she tried to shame me publicly and humiliate me publicly and embarrass me publicly on another person's platform. If she called me on January the 5th and I did not answer, either I was busy or maybe I didn't want to be harassed or feel like I was harassed, whatever the case might have been. You had opportunity to come here because from January the 5th to maybe a couple of weeks ago, I've always dropped the link in my chat. And Rachel Donaire, who claims she don't come over here no more, she had all opportunity to call me then. But she went on for Nine's chat February the 13th and told people she don't come over here no more. And let's just say I lost communication with him. They were her words and not mine. So she had opportunity to clarify all of this if she felt some type of way. Not calling nobody else telling them that you felt some type of way, calling me directly. But she didn't do that. And she's wrong. And if Rachel's listening, I'll tell her to her face now, Rachel, you were wrong. I didn't earn what you did because we wasn't even talking about you. But you made it about you, and you did it in such a sneaky way. Oh, that's why I don't come on your channel. But nobody was talking about my channel or me. You made it about you. And sweetheart, it's not about you. This ain't had nothing to do with you. Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney ain't about you. It ain't about me. It ain't about no other content creator. Every content creator should have the respect enough and the benefit on their channel to express their perspective the way they see fit. But you know freedom of speech ain't free for Manager Marty. So in closing, I say this. Rachel Donaire, I hope this is a lesson to you that you think about what everything that I just said and think about all of the text messages and emails that were sent between myself, you, and Victor Conte. And please don't lie and say I'm spreading a false narrative because Victor Conte connected himself with Vada right here on this channel, and I played it. I replayed his words. He connected Snap. He did. My reporting is not biased or false. Please conduct yourself as a lady. You are someone's mother and you are someone's wife. More importantly, your husband is still a fixture and a contributing factor in the sport of boxing. And I don't think it's right that he has to be put under scrutiny because of your behaviors on these different channels. Please don't disrespect me again because I did not earn that. But you earned this. The scriptures say open rebuke is better than secret love. Now, it's unfortunate that it had to go down this way, but please conduct yourself as a lady. You don't have to be in everybody's business and gossiping and jumping from this channel, that channel, this channel, this channel. It's okay if you do, but I would recommend that you build up your platform. Maybe you should have Victor Conte come on your channel, and not to disparage me, but to give education to the people. Get him on your channel. You didn't get him on your channel yet, and you were friends with him for 20 years. I just met the guy in person on December 27th for the first time. But that was very unnecessary and unladylike as a wife of any man, particularly a boxer, to go on Knockout Boxing's channel. In fact, you actually owe him an apology as well. But that's not, you ain't my, I can't speak on it. Because even when he set his boundary, Knockout, after he heard me say, I'm not going to address this on his channel, he put his boundary out there that he didn't want that on there, and you still kept talking after that about it. So all I'm saying is be mindful, Rachel, of how you present and conduct yourself as a lady first and then a wife. And I'm speaking the truth out of love. Man, listen, I did what I did, said what I said. And I'm still willing to make peace. But I'm not having no private conversations with no one until someone clear my name publicly. The same forum that was used publicly to disrespect me is the same forum I'm expecting to be used to make it right with me. And if that's not going to be an option, then let's leave everything where it is and let's move on with life. You know what? I'm doing way too much talking. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.